I served for 10 years in the British Army with the Royal Green Jackets. In 1991, whilst in Belfast, I was blown up by the IRA. Geordie and I, the guy I was working with, he was arms explosive search dog handler. I was the tracker. We'd become aware that we were going to be working that evening, so we said, right, let's go and feed the dogs early. So we popped down to where the dogs were, and two terrorists had come out on a building next door to our base. They came out to this fire escape, pulled this coffee jar bomb out, quite literally a coffee jar, packed with Semtex and what we used to call shipyard confetti, nuts, bolts, rivets, nails, anything that's going to fly and maim and kill, and dropped it down. I suppose I was quite fortunate it didn't hit my head, but it landed at my feet, right between my feet, and put me on my backside, threw me in my arse, and unfortunately killed Geordie. Geordie was that little bit further away from it, so the blast went up and at him and caught him in the chest. I knew he was dead, I could see he was dead, and I looked down at myself and thought, oh my God. My fingers were hanging on the back of my hand. My right leg was hanging on by a tiny bit of tendon and skin. The left leg was gone completely, it was about 20 metres away. I remember my ears were bleeding, but with the blast I'd done my eardrums, but I could actually hear everything. I could hear the dogs barking, I could hear things happening around me. Thought to myself, well, this is it. I'm going to die here. I'm going to bleed to death. This must be it. I can remember feeling quite cold and feeling myself chilling down. Woke up 4 days later, and the first thing a nurse said was, "Darren, do you know what you've lost?" I never wore uniform again after that. I finished my rehabilitation, and it came to a point where I actually handed my ID card in. And that's probably the hardest part. I knew nothing about Civvy Street. I couldn't even spell mortgage. And it was quite a culture shock, really, to be released and not have that camaraderie, the guys, that system to fall back on. It doesn't matter what unit you were in, what rank you were, whether you were injured in service or out of service, even though there's generations between us, everyone is in the same boat. We're all part of the not forgotten.